introduce a very special guest. His only life regret is that he did not grow up in Central Jersey. If the People's Republic of Montclair were a monarchy, he would be the king. He is a friend. He and his wife, Evie, are extraordinary patrons of the arts and community citizens. They do it the right way, the best way. He's America's star. I don't know literally where we would be as a nation without his courage, without his humor, without his speaking truth to power every single night. Let's get up from Montclair's own, New Jersey's own, the singular Stephen Colbert.
This is one of my favorite nights of the year. I love being here at NJPAC. What a beautiful space filled with even more beautiful people. Thank you for being out here to support Montclair Film Festival and these conversations we have every year. It always feels like the kickoff to the holiday season for me. So I just want to say happy Thanksgiving belatedly, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, Merry Christmas, and to the atheists joining us tonight, merry sense of your own smug superiority. For the rest of us, I'm not saying you're wrong, you just don't have to tell us so often. I have gotten to speak to some amazing people over the years in my job, and there is nothing like a night like this, where we actually got to spend an hour and a half together with your questions of some of the most exciting artists of our time. I've spoken to directors and writers and comedians, but nobody like who we're going to talk to tonight. When my wife Evie asked me, "You think we can get Meryl Streep this year?" And I said, "Honey, that's no. We can't get Meryl Streep. We can't get." And then I said, "Should we just ask? We just ask Meryl Streep if she would come?" I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'll ask." I wrote minutes later, "I would love to come back to New Jersey to see my roots." She's a very nice person, and she is. I think it's so rare that you can say that person is the best at something. She is the best. Her performances are a series of. It's not just. She hasn't just climbed to the mountaintop of her profession. She's a mountain chain. Because every performance, in every movie she does, you know that she's giving it everything she has, with complete honesty, and from the depths of her artistic soul. She has been called the greatest living actor, the greatest actor of our generation, but I think perhaps the greatest compliment that she has ever been given was when she was called one of the most overrated actresses. Please welcome Meryl Streep. What's the first image that comes to mind from your childhood?
Oh, the hurricane in Madison, New Jersey. I was born in Summit, but we lived in Madison, and then we moved to Basking Ridge, Bernardsville, New Vernon, and we just had to keep moving.
Wanted by the law? What was going on?
No, it was just getting further and further out in the country, I think. But my first memory was, we had one of those stairs, we were in Madison, we had one of those ceilings that had a scary kind of a door in it, and Dad pulled it down. And for some reason, in a hurricane, he took us up into the attic.
What, to get you closer to the lightning?
Yes. Or to have the feeling of the trees crashing on the roof.
Wow. Was there a chance of flooding or something?
It was
Were you
so
doing-
exciting.
Wow.
But then I had terrible nightmares after that about that space because the ladder went up and it was sealed up again
And darker.
and yeah, and I just had this feeling about it up there. But that's how I think of New Jersey.
When people who haven't been to New Jersey, certainly who don't live here, always think of, oh, New Jersey, that place. They think of Elizabeth, New
Good.
Jersey.
Good that they think that. Good that they think that it's not nice. So stay away. You don't like it? Right. I mean, no, New Jersey is it's really interesting. We got everything. You can sleigh ride and you can go to the beach and you can, oh man, it was great to grow up here. It was fantastic.
How did you first get involved in acting? What was the thing that opened that for you?
Well, my very first thing was I played Madam X in 5th grade, and I was completely in a box. I was a robot named Madam X, and I was in a cardboard box. But I still felt the love. And,
The love of the audience on
yeah,
stage?
yeah.
Was your face shown in the cardboard box?
Not at all.
You were in the box?
But I was feeling it in there, you know? I was feeling it, yeah, I was in a box.
What was the play?
I don't know. I don't think it was a real play. It was like a 5th grade play. You know, it's not like they do Annie now in 5th grade.
They do, though.
But it was great. And then really in high school, I was the lead in all the high school musicals. I was Daisy Mae, Little Abner, and Marion the Librarian and the Music Man, and Lori in Oklahoma. And all the other girls hated me. But the music teacher I loved. I had a fantastic music teacher named Claire Callahan, who I thought was unspeakably, old. And I found out years later that she had been studying guitar with Andres Segovia and had kind of run out of money, and so taught school for a little while and liked it. She was 23. But she was a fantastic teacher and introduced us to all sorts of music that we wouldn't have normally tried. We sang Berlioz and we sang, Czech folk songs, and we did the whole Vivaldi, Gloria. She was very ambitious. And we did Oklahoma and Little Abner,
At what point did you say this isn't just fun, that I might want to do this? Because that's a big change for somebody. Because a lot of people do theater in high school. When did you say to yourself, no, I want to try to do this for real, or there is a reality to being an actress? I'll give you my experience. I wanted to be a comedian, but I didn't know what that was. How do you do that?
Yeah.
I didn't even have the courage to ask anybody how you do that. It all kind of happened by accident eventually.
Well, but you knew people, you saw people like, I don't know.
George Carlin.
Yes.
Yeah, or Steve Martin. Those people I admired.
Right, you would see these
Right.
people, yeah.
But who were those people for you as an actor?
I didn't want to be an actor.
Well, that's all we have time for. Thank you so much.
No.
Well, what did you want to be? You wanted to be a singer?
I loved singing, and I had a good voice back in the days before I smoked cigarettes, in college. Don't smoke. So stupid.
Vape is much better.
But I loved it, but I didn't think it was, a serious, I knew I wasn't good enough to be a great singer. And I didn't think, nobody, it's not like now when it's a viable career option to be an actor. Nobody I knew in New Jersey, nobody in Bernardsville was going to be an actor. Nobody.
Nobody in Charleston, South Carolina was going to be an actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I never had that thing that people have, that dream that I must go on the stage.
Was there something else that was going to be, well, people would call it a fallback, but since that wasn't your plan to be an actor, what was the thing, what was the expected thing for you to do?
To get married and have children.
Okay.
That was you got. When I went to Vassar, there was seriously a thing that people said, "Oh, she's going to get her MRS." Like that's a degree. And it was to get married, to meet the guy. And I grew up at a time when the whole world just went, and opportunity sort of opened up. But back to New Jersey, I just want to say that the reason my education was so extraordinary, we mounted these elaborate things. I mean, I'm old, you know, I'm going to be 70 next year. And so, you know, when I was born in 1949, and it was post-war, and they poured tons of money into the public schools. Tons of money. My education was great for that reason, and for the reason that there were no opportunities for women except teaching. So I didn't know business women. I knew one woman who ran a knitting store, but it was unusual to own. There weren't people going to business school, you know. It was, no.
What was your degree from Vassar?
It was in drama, yeah. But it was I took my degree in costume design.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so my thesis project was a design project. But I really thought I wanted to, I don't know, I stopped after college and lived on a commune in Vermont. I was finding myself, and
What was the name of the commune? Did it have a name?
No, it was
Was
a
it like-
theater. It was a theater commune.
Oh, it wasn't like Earthrise cult where we were all there. Communes always sound slightly cultish to me.
Yeah, it wasn't. No, it wasn't anything like that. It was just a bunch of people who were doing theater together, and then thought, well, let's keep going in the summers, you know, summer theater. And then we thought, well, let's keep going through the winter and see if we can make it at the ski resorts. And so we would take Chekhov to the ski resorts. The whole 5 front rows was sound asleep. But it was great. A lesson in how to, wake up the audience. But
If it feels any better, I did comedy at ski resorts for years. And we were loud and fast, and it didn't help.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it was great fun. But then